You're invited to the inaugural Africa Day Festival this weekend. It's a fun day of games, music, art, and special guest speakers. Marcellus Hudson is here to tell us all about it. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How you doing?
Man, you know, we were just talking during the commercial break and on Good Day Gulf Coast this morning about the amazing discovery of the Clotilda, the last African slave ship found in the Mobile River. And it's just a coincidence that this Africa Day ties right into this.
Definitely.
Tell the folks a little bit about that.
Well, Africa Day is the Africa Day Festival. We're basically going to be talking about African culture and about the history of Africa Town.
So when you talk about the history of African Town, what we've learned is, you know, that the Clotilda directly links to that and the creation of that. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes. Well, as far as the Clotilda, you know about the survivors, the last known slave ship. When they came and they settled, they basically started their own community, which is the Africa Town. And I like how they survived for so long by themselves without any outside communication and help.
And when you had the idea for this Africa Day and putting this all together, we didn't know about this. We didn't know that this was going to take place at the same day. So you wanted to do this anyway. Why did you want to have this day just in general?
Well, I wanted to basically bring that information to the youth and get more youth involved with the history. Because growing up in Mobile, I didn't know about Africa Town and the history until maybe about 6 or 7 years ago. And so I talked to some of the elders, and they were interested in spreading that information to the youth as well. So I figured I'd have an event to try to shine light on the community.
Why do you think it's important for the youth to be educated about this and have knowledge about that? How does that relate to what we do now in the present day?
Well, I feel like knowing your past is very important to see where you go in the future. If you don't know your history, you don't know where you came from, then I feel like it would be hard to try to figure out where you need to go.
And with the Clotilda and the revelation about that, we're just going to learn more and more about that history, which is a really cool thing. But you can join this kickoff on the Africa Day, May 25th. So tell the folks what's going to actually take place during this day.
Well, it's hosted by Rachel Mack. She's the creator of a comedy show called Socially Awkward. We're going to have dancing, music. DJ Rod Steve will be providing the music for us.
Cool.
I have Judge Carlos Finley. He's going to be speaking. We're going to have face painting. And then we're just going to have random facts throughout the event about African history and Africa Town history.
This is open to everyone.
Yes, sir. Open to everyone. Free event.
Free event. Where's it all taking place?
It's going to be at the Robert Hope Community Center at 850 Edward Street in the Africa Town community. Now,
I don't want to get this wrong, but did you tell me that this day is actually International Africa Day? Or
yes,
something?
sir. It's actually International Africa Day.
So it happens to be on the celebration of International Africa Day,
Definitely.
but with Africa Town here in Mobile, and so much of our history deeply rooted in that culture and what took place there. It's the perfect day to hold this festival. So it is this Saturday from 10 a.m. until 4. Is there anything else you want the folks to know about this event?
No, so just come out, bring your chairs, make sure you have plenty of liquid.
Yeah, it's going to be warm.
Yeah, it's going to be warm. We're also going to have an African attire contest, so make sure you come out in your African attire as well.
Very cool. It's going to be a great day. The inaugural Africa Day, May 25th. We'll put all the information online, the Studio 10 tab at fox10tv.com. Make sure you get it out. And you said you're a hip-hop gospel rapper as well. Maybe we'll have you back on Studio 10 in the future to do some of that.
I'd love to.
Sound good? All right, nice to meet you, man. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Up next, we're finishing up my Dale's Filet Mignon in the final round of our Dale Seasoning Cook-Off Challenge.